After 9/11, there was a big push against Islam, and we were programmed to think that all Muslims were terrorists for a long time. That always being played in the news and like people seeing beheadings, it painted Islam in a bad light for a long time. I used to be a nihilist for a long time. Wow. I really believed in nothing, and I had this dark time for a while because I didn't see any like proper role models. I didn't see anybody who we're supposed to look up to. We pretty much had to listen to the government. I didn't believe in them. And I was kind of just like pretty upset about everything. And I don't care about anything. Nothing matters. I'm just going to do drugs and cope. And nothing matters. Like my impact on the world. This is what I was thinking. And I was echoing this. I was making videos about this. And then even like before that recently, I would just like, I'd have these moments like just nothing, whatever, nothing matters. But now like having a specific faith and a belief, you don't want to waste any time. I've been more efficient. I would say I'm more awake. I'm less tired. I have a clearer purpose. I want to be more mature, and I'm thinking about marriage and how I want to raise my children more. Just I want to have a more clear direction for my future. If anybody watching has this phase where they think that nothing matters and they're kind of nihilistic and they don't care about anything, I think a good first step is to looking into Islam, because that will give you a clear direction for exactly what you're supposed to do. In the Quran, there's a guidebook for how you're supposed to live your life. It tells you everything that you're supposed to do. Especially if you look at the life of Muhammad, if you're a man, you could see the blueprint for how you should live your life. Now, being more centered and having a more clear worldview, you notice how there are so many different ways, so many different lies that you believe in when you are clueless, and when you say like I'm spiritual, I'm astrology, you're so easily scammed and programmed, and you don't see past a lot of the lies. And I get kind of upset now, like how did I ever believe in that? And it's because you don't have a clear faith. So I think that with faith, it's easier to be more centered and be able to see a lot of these program mechanisms, because ultimately if you don't have a specific faith, if you don't believe in God, then someone else is going to replace that for you. If you are godless and say you want to be an actor, or you want to be a rapper, then your God becomes a celebrity. It becomes the most famous rapper. It becomes the most famous actor. You end up worshiping those people because you need something to submit to. And so people will choose fame to submit to, or they'll choose music, or they'll choose lust. There's always something that replaces that. And I think when you see the world from that lens, that you need to have something to submit to, and that the best thing to submit to must be the one creator of the universe. That makes the most sense. Just logically, the universe had to be created by someone, and we shouldn't worship a man because men are equal to us. And I think I'm thinking more clearly than I ever have before. That this is the most logical way to approach the world, and I feel more ready than ever to have children and to continue to my growth as a man. But yeah, I don't think most people are ever going to think outside the box because of all of the amount of distractions. I've had it too. Like you will see someone, you'll see them, they'll just sit here and you'll hear the noise of TikTok blasting out blah, 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 blah. And they have no time to think for themselves. So by the time that they turn off the app and 2 hours have gone by, their brain is emptier. They're kind of foggy. They're looking around, and then what's next? Vape, twerk, send a bunch of Snapchat. It's just more garbage. And I think the best way to tell people who don't realize what's happening is most people are not going to be able to convert overnight, but you need to analyze like everything in your life and what you're doing, and think about if it has a positive or negative effect on you. I don't think even people think about that. I don't think people analyze their actions every single day, what's going on in their head. People are upset with what they have been programmed to believe, but you can't be in that red pill rage phase forever. You need to actively try to get out of that. I think you guys saw me at that. Every day I was just screaming at the camera, like, what's going on? Like, why did I believe in all this stuff? Why did I quarantine? But the point is to get out of that and to find a real solution. I think the right solution for me, and if anybody resonates with me, I think it's submission to the one true creator.